Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Polar Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Doug Billingsley, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Now to the plate, Troy Burke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Burke, playing here in his age 34 season, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Mishmerheisen ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That is first. The shortstop, Leandro Valenzuela.
Stepping up now, Leandro Valenzuela. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Set and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. McKinnon, base runner at first with 1 out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And there he goes towards second. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he is in there.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Coming to the plate now, Salvatore Barreto. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here now is Jake Bauers. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Rafael Chavez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Fabio Koufax. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Fabio.
And the pitch.
Koufax.
A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
3-0 now.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Standing in, Bruno Flores, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Liner towards second. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him. So striding forward now, Gaylord Bukrensky, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Now the 0-1.
One ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Gregory Pitts. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
At the plate now, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
3 balls, no strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in the game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in, Chipper Bonzer, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Looking to minimize the damage here.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away. And that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, John Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 down, runners at first and second. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Again, he sends it out of play. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Lamont Mishmerheisen would be next. Three-two pitch. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Will. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Lamont Mishmerheisen is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Smiley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 1 inning in the books here. Syracuse leads it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Jack McKenna. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is seven. The left fielder, Robert Irvin.
In now, Robert Irvin, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
He froze him on the fastball there. Robert Irvin is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Digging in, Patrick Robinson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Willis Smiley, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Still down 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Richie Gerbavaz.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. The 1-0. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
2-2.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box now, Fabio Koufax, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Bruno Flores.
Now batting, Bruno Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
At the plate, Gaylord Lukrensky. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We've played 2. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Cedric McKinnon, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. 1
ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Two and 1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So striding in, Troy Burke, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Leandro Valenzuela. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off, 2-2 now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. So now to the plate, Salvatore Barreto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box, Jake Bowers. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. In his career, Bowers has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 4-0. the plate, Gregory Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball one.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
High in the air out to center field. Barreto is right there, one down.
Third baseman, number 3.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Nope.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch on. Turned on down the line, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
In now, Chipper Bonzer, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now at the plate, John Pitts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way, and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Men on third with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Leading off the inning, Jack McKenna, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate now, Robert Irvin, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. So in now for Chicago, Patrick Robinson. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Andres Cabrera answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1.
21.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Richie Gerbavart.
Now in the box, Richie Gerbavart. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here it comes. Popped him up. Robinson is there. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fabio Koufax. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
2-2. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Bruno Flores, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. The 1-1 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Popped up. Bowers will make the catch for out number 3. Stepping in, Willis Smiley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Smiley doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The next 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Ready for another shot now, Cedric McKinnon. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Pitts is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Troy Burke. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
The middle, fielded clean. The third out, and a high degree side is retired. Ready once again. Gaylord looks after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Gregory. Pitch.
At the plate, Gregory hits. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Connor Pitts.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Here's the first pitch to him. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Leandro Valenzuela. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Salvatore Barreto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike one.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box, Jake Bowers. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Bonser.
Second baseman, Chipper Bonser.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
John Pitts is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Two and two.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Still even at 2-2. From the stretch. And another foul ball. and this will be fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Fouled away. None out. Runners at first and second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Richie Gerbavats, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Is taken for strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Count remains 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Fabio Koufax, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Syracuse is out in front 5-0. Stepping into the box, Jack McKenna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
To 1-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Standing in now, Patrick Robinson. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. They'll staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Johnny Watson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Johnny Watson.
Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Bruno Flores.
The left fielder, Bruno.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Skied into very shallow right. Smiley has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Gaylord Lukrensky. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two and two.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Gregory hits, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Smiley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in now, Willis Smiley. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the second baseman, Cedric McKinnon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Striding forward now is the DH, Troy Burke. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Lonnie Miles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 8, Lonnie Miles.
Settling in now, Connor Pitts. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Chipper Bonser. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen.
Lamont Mishmerheisen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barreto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. Syracuse is out in front here, 6-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Leandro Valenzuela, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvatore Barreto. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Into the box, Jake Bowers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Polar Bears have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 6-0 the final shutout score today. Syracuse jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dog Billingsley earns win number 7 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Rafael Chavez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 9 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please Drive home safely.